Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. We're here in the big studio. We're going to have a fun night. If you can see, I got Yoda's Lego sitting here. I believe this is he looks kind of angry, so I'm thinking it's Attack of the Clones Yoda. Anyway, 2 hours for the show tonight. The reason being there's 1,700 pieces of this, and there's no way in H that we're going to be able to do the whole thing. I mean, that's just a given. So that's where it's at. You guys are, my name is Charlotte. I'm going to be your host, builder, for the next 2 hours. And I'm also the owner of the California Haunts Paranormal Investigation Team, based out of Sacramento, California. We are 45 strong up and down the state, which means we can, if you have a thing going on, we can get to you. We may not be able to get to you right away because California is like this huge state, but we'll definitely get to you. And in that case that we can't get to you right away, we do have psychics on staff who can help you. They'll call and see if you have anything going on, and then they can settle it down until we get there. That being said, if you're watching from Facebook tonight, a lot of you are, you haven't done so already, please feel free to follow. Same thing with YouTube. If you haven't subscribed already on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Same thing with everywhere else we're broadcasting. So I really appreciate it. Also, comment in the chat room and show me some love. If you like what I'm doing, show me some love. Give me a heart, lips or whatever. Show me some love, because what that does is it puts us higher on the computers and all the social media, and they put us out to more people. So yeah. Okay, so before I start, I'm going to run into the other room because I want to see how this looks on YouTube, because I'm only seeing the view via StreamYard, so I don't know what it looks like going out, what you guys are seeing. So I will be right back. Don't move, and we'll get this thing going. Let me go check out the view. I shall return. Don't go away. You good? All right. See you in a little bit. Here we go. All right. Thank you for waiting. I really appreciate it. Everything looks good on YouTube. So we're rolling right along. Everything looks great on YouTube. So I'm really happy with that. Okay. We finally got this down to where it looks decent. Okay. Well, welcome. And I've been wanting to put this thing together for a long time. And there's attachments that you can buy for this thing. You can actually buy lights. Once it's built, you can actually buy a light that will go into his hand and will light up his lightsaber, which is kind of cool. Anyway, so we'll start with this. Like I said, a couple-hour build. And I'm going to talk to you about a few things that are going on with the team, and then what's going on with the show, and other stuff we have going on, events we have going on as well. So I can talk to you about that as we're doing this. And let's get started. So let me grab this. And Grogu is here to help me, so as soon as I get this organized, I'll get him out. So we'll get Grogu up just in a second. Grogu came to help. So Grogu's here helping. Maybe. If he keeps falling over, he's not helping. This is a backup Grogu for a reason. You can tell he's not in his St. Patty Day's clothes today because this is the other Grogu. This is what I call the beanie Grogu. His butt's like a beanbag. Okay, so I kind of determined, and I know I've read that this is like Attack of the Clones Yoda, but Yoda really looks angry, and I remember Yoda looked angry in Attack of the Clones. So I'm figuring it's Attack of the Clones. So here we go. Let's open up, see what we're dealing with here. But there's so many multiple layers on this, even building it, it's going to take a while. So we'll probably be doing this in 3 or 4 steps. at this point, as far as the 3 or 4 days for the build. So here's the number 5. In fact, I have another box right here I can use, so that's what I'm going to do. There he goes again. Grogu's falling for me. So let's go to 12. I think this is for the lightsaber. I think that we're looking at like a 2-day one. Well, here's 2. I'm going to put the ones out that are going to come up first. Out here for you. Yeah, we're not going to get there yet. Number 7. All these scary tiny parts. We have no number. Oh, number 1. Okay. Let's just see what we got here. Number 8. Number 9 or 6. Hard to tell. That's how thick the instruction book is for this. Here's the job. Okay. Number 4. Luckily, that's kind of on top, right? Okay. Number 10. I have a thing to hold all those too. Number 13, obviously lightsaber as well. Lightsaber parts. Okay, we're going to put 3 up here too, just in case. And these are some pre-built parts, so we'll probably have to do some different ways. So there's no number on here, so there has to be a reason why. Okay, I'll put that right there. Okay, let me put the box on the floor here. But as you can see, that's what we're building. Is Yoda. At least we're starting to build Yoda today. All right, so let me open the instructions. I kind of love this stuff. I have my knife. It's all good. Maybe some of you Star Wars fans out there have built Yoda already. I don't know. Okay, let me make sure my audio is working, because that would be bad if it didn't. I think I dropped the decal too. I think the decals went flying. So it starts today. We start losing parts right away. If this works out, you guys, and it turns out good, I don't have a problem with getting the Grogu Lego, Let's see if I can get Grogu to sit over here while we build. I don't have any issues with getting a Grogu Lego. Or I'd love to build Grogu. Okay. See, we'll put him right there. Can you see him? Yeah. He's going to help us out. Kind of ironic, don't you think? Okay. Let me make sure we have audio. And I'm going to start with box number 1. Bag number 1. Okay. Cool. Let me make sure we've got audio. I just want to make sure. I'm going to put my hand over you guys for a second here. Okay. Now we got audio. Okay. If we're a little crooked, I apologize. My tripod was acting really wonky today. So, all right. So here we go. I'm ready if you are. Push back a little bit more. Okay, so as you can see, the book is very thick for the build on this thing, so it should be interesting. Got my thing for extras, and away we go. And I couldn't find my reading glasses, so that's going to make life interesting too at this point. Okay, so we are going to start building Yoda's body. So let me find that. Hang on. I need these. So here's how we're going to start building Yoda's body. So, see, I see they're showing me all the different steps on what to do here ahead of time. Yoda is very layered for building. He's very layered. So this is one of the things is that it's going to be one layer after another to build this. That's why it takes so long to build this thing. Okay. Get him propped up enough so I can drink my water. In the meantime, he can lean over. Okay. In fact, I'm going to lean him the opposite way so I can drink my water. I got him in a good spot too, where he's sitting. Okay. There we go. Okay, so he's helping me. All right, so what we're going to do is start the build. So here we go. And we've got some really cool things coming up for California Haunts. Hang on a second. And California Haunts Radio. Got 4 investigations that we're have to do prelims for, and then we're going to be going out on these things, on these investigations. So I'm real excited and stoked about that. And that's one of the things that's coming up. A couple of those investigations we're actually going to go out live. Okay. We're actually going to go out live on a couple of those. So should be an interesting time to be had by all. Okay. All right, so let's open up baggie 1 and get the little blue things and start putting it together. But one thing I wanted to introduce, and I kind of threw this out there last week or the other day. I never know what it is. I kind of threw this out there the other day. That's something that I wanted to do, and that is coffee with the Ghost Hunter. This was an idea brought by Karen, one of my producers. And the idea behind it is that, you guys, everybody likes to go to Starbucks and chit chat and do whatever, right, over Starbucks. Well, the idea behind this is that you're spending $5 or $6 on a cup of coffee anyway. So I had the thought, and yes, I do have thoughts. So I had the idea. I mean, she had the idea, and then when I was working in newspapers as an editor, you see this? What a mess, right? When I was working for the newspaper as an editor, we would go out once a week, sometimes twice a week, and meet with the public, and it was coffee with the editor. So I've decided to do something similar and call it Coffee with the Ghost Hunter. Well, she called it Coffee with the Ghost Hunter. I'm just expanding on it to do it somewhat like I was doing when I was working in the newspaper. So, like I said, normally when you go out to the coffee house, I don't drink coffee, so I don't know those places, but normally you're talking $5 for a cup of coffee, all right? For this, it's $5. You make your own coffee, and you can sit at home one-on-one with me, and I'm figuring we'll do it like 9:30 in the morning, something like that, if you guys sign up or you're willing to sign up. But like around 9:30 in the morning, you have morning coffee with me. And you can ask me any question you want. Nothing is okay. Nothing is out of the ordinary to ask me. So you can ask me any question you want, and I'll answer. And then there'll be days where maybe one of the mediums come on with us. It could be Nancy. It could be Karen Clark. It could be somebody, one of the staff mediums to come on, and you might have maybe something going on in your house, or you might have a quick question to answer, and she'd be willing to answer. Okay. And I might even get to have some guests, some of my ghost hunters as well on my team. So let's get this going here, and off we go. First round. That does look like the short one, right? Because there are some long ones. I think it's the short one. Okay, so here we go. First round. One there, one there. There. The inaugural part. I'm going to do this how many times? Okay, it looks like it's going to go 4 times. Yep, so you have to do the other ones now. Count these things up. Now they're going to show me the size of the part finally. Okay, so we're going to add, let's see, those are black. Yeah, those are black. I need 4 of those black ones. Make sure this is blue. Yeah, but these definitely look black. So let me find those. I need 4 of those black. So yeah, so that was my idea. Is coffee with the ghost hunter. That's blue. I wonder if it's that one. If that's all I'm seeing in here. And I do not, my reading glasses have gone MIA. And usually with my luck, the way that works is my dog will eat my reading glasses, and that's why I can't find it. When stuff disappears like that, it's usually the dog. Okay, let me make sure I got the right part. Like I said, I don't have my reading glasses. But what you guys can do is put your reading glasses on so you can hear me better. It's one of my favorite sayings that I've discovered lately. Put your reading glasses on so you can hear me better. No insult intended. We're going to build Master Yoda, and Grogu's going to help. Grogu's assisting. Okay, so we got that done. So, all right, next we need 4 of the double blues and this carbuncle looking thing. So, okay. So I need 4 double blues. Anyhow, I loved it. I loved it when we built the, I don't think it's that one. Hang on. So it's different types of blue. Hang on. Let me look and see what we got. Now, here's a question I have for you guys, too. And don't tell me you don't do this. When you're cooking, you know, we all have old eyes, right? When you're cooking something or you're cooking dinner, I see somebody on there, I think it's Matisse. Unfortunately, what's going to happen here is that the screen is so far away I can't see them on my cell phone, and I'm not in front of a screen for chat room. So you guys just have to go with it a little bit. Work with me on this. Okay. So let's see. It may be that double right there. Could be these things. And let me find and see if I got it right. Because I'm seeing a double on these. So it's probably, oh, that's a double too. Well, that's interesting, but that's not the size I need, I don't think. I think it's the smaller one. So we're going to be building Yoda. It looks like, okay, that's got those scary things on there. See, that's what I mean. I don't have my reading glasses, so I'm guessing. I think it's a regular double. So let me look. It's like this one here. Look at her. Welcome, everybody. Today is build day. Kind of had fun the last couple times we did this because we were building gingerbread houses, right? We've done gingerbread houses in here. And I think it's these. I could be wrong. And I frequently am. That one. I hope it's these. If not, then I have to take it apart. So I don't see the other kind in here, so I'm thinking it's those. And it's definitely, you know, a nice double size. So I think it's these. I'm just looking to see if there's any double twos that I should be aware of. There's not. Just to make sure I'm hearing the parts. Okay. I think that's it. Okay, so I have to get this card, this thing that looks like a black card, what I call a carbuncle, which is right here. And I'm going to have to do this 2 times, obviously, because it's on before. Anyway, so I mean, don't tell me you don't do that. I have old eyes, and yes, what I do is like tonight I'll actually put my regular glasses on to cook, but if I'm like after the show or something, and I'm like in between things to do as far as working, you know, in my studio, I will oh, they're great carbuncles. All I see is black. Is it these guys? No. Okay. I'm going to take some parts out here. It's confusing after a while. Give me a second here so I can find the parts. So there should be... Oh, it's 2 times. Okay, maybe I'll get ahead of myself here. Okay, so I think it's the black piece. Yeah. So we're going to put these in this way. Okay. Oh yeah, see, it's notched in there for this. That's why it's designed for this. Up to the notchy side. See, so it goes right in. Anyway, so don't tell me you don't do this because I do it all the time. I will take a photo of the cooking directions. It's this end here. Oh no, it's got it twice. So okay, I'll grab the other one. So yeah, like I said, I will take a photo of the cooking directions and then enlarge it with my phone camera. Now, if anybody says they don't do that, they're lying. We all have old eyes, right? And right now, since my phone is being used for this, obviously I can't do that, so I have to be blind here doing this. Put this thing together. Trying to find the parts. Don't you hate it when you can't find the stupid parts? I do. Okay. Let me get these bigger parts out of here so I can see what I'm doing here. It's got to be here somewhere. There has to be 2 of them. It's called for 2, therefore I have to have 2. Then there's nothing worse than getting in here and realizing you're out that was a lost part. I mean, that really bites too when you're building stuff. I've had this for a while. In fact, I can honestly say I've already built one. When I ordered this initially, it got lost in the mail. And so I thought that I wasn't going to get another one. So I went ahead, ordered a second one. And lo and behold, the day after I started building the second one that I got, this one showed up. So I've had this for a while. Okay. I think Lego building is relaxing. Now, stepping on them, no. But building with Lego is very relaxing. And back when I was young, they didn't, I'm sorry to sound like my dad, right? Back when I was young, they didn't have like instructions to do Legos with. All you got was this, just here's the Legos, build a house, you get like wheels and window frames and all this. Okay, so I need 5 of the single blues. Yeah, so I need 5 single blues now. Yoda's gonna look pretty cool. And my dog, I'm leaving her kind of loose right now. I'll have to take a break and check on her because she's getting older. She's getting out of her teens now. What I call the terrible teens for working dogs and kelpies with energy, because they have all that energy. And I've been leaving her out more and more when I'm doing stuff in my office. I've been leaving her out in the living room. Used to be if I left her out in the living room on her own, she would tear all kinds of stuff up. It really got ugly. Okay, it says to use 5. So I'm going to, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, where's the other one go? It's not telling me where to put these. It's showing me the side. Interesting. Okay, let me go back to first. Now I'm a little confused right now. Yeah, it definitely told me to put them there. Oh, this side. Never mind. Okay, I got this now. Duh. Okay, it's the other side. But anyway, I think she's turning 5 in June. So I think she's starting to come out of her terrible teens. And she, usually those types of dogs, kelpies, when they hit around 5 years old, they start to mature. So in a way, I'm happy about it. But on the other hand, I don't like it because I just, my 18-year-old kelpie that I had originally passed away. And, even though they grow to live a long time. I need those things put where? So this is going to be up on its end. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, I don't see this part. Wait a minute, I hate when it does this. There's supposed to be something sticking up there. Did I skip something? I don't think so. No. So what is sticking up? For 5, it's showing 2 things sticking up on the ends, and it's not. Oh, I have to start over. I see. Never mind. Ignore me. That's done. Step by step. Had a brain fart, my bad. But it's showing me, okay, something that should be sticking up in there. But it never showed me the step. Don't you just love stuff like that? That's just, okay, it's showing me this 2 times with that. And showing it going in that way. Oh, I see. That's the finished one. Duh. Okay. That's what I get for looking ahead. Never look ahead. Okay, we need this guy. Anyway, so I'm excited because she's maturing, but on the other hand, I'm not because I don't want her to get old. Because they don't stay young forever, and I like her. I like her rambunctious. I call her Jaws because usually she chews up everything in sight. So my nickname for her is Jaws. And it's like the older she gets, the less rambunctious she's going to be. And I just kind of am sad about that. Because I really love watching her energy levels and what she does as a young dog. Okay, I need 2 of those. All right, I got this. See, I'll get this now. But I love watching her as a young dog. And So I'm kind of sad to see her grow up. But I guess, there's no choice. She's already starting to get white underneath her chin. But she's a good dog. I mean, she has her moments. Most dogs do. Most dogs have their moments, and she has had her share of moments. Eating Christmas lights and whatever else, so that kind of stuff going on. Okay, so I need 2 of those and 3 of those. And those are black, right? Yeah. So I need 2 of the black ones and then 3 of the other ones for wherever they go. Okay, I see where they go. All right, so I need 2 of the black ones and 3 of these. So yeah, well, I'm excited to see her start maturing, and where it's nice where I can leave her out on her own, and she does stuff like, she can sit on the couch. Loves Little House on the Prairie, so she watches Little House. But it's nice. But on the other hand, I know she's getting old, and I don't want to think about that. Sure, I have the right ones. So I don't want to think about that. I play music doing this too, but I mean, with everything that's going on with Universal Music, if you notice on TikTok, if you have a TikTok account, a lot of people's videos went silent because TikTok was in negotiations with Universal Music, Universal whatever music, and the contract elapsed, so they had to take off and remove all the music. So, like, I have a bunch of videos that I did that no longer have music with them. Oh, how weird. I already did this step. Oh, I see. What did I do wrong? Oh, I see. I did that wrong. It's not. Well, okay. It does matter, though. Okay, this one. Okay. Oh, I see what to do. Never mind. I'm fine. So, like, a lot of my videos went silent. Not all of them, but I mean, the majority of the ones where I used other music in there, depending on who the artist is and who wrote the song and what companies they wrote it for, some of the music is gone. So a lot of people are having that happen. That's why I would love to play like music today, to go with our build, but I don't dare because YouTube has issues with that stuff too. So I got to behave myself. Okay, so I need 8 of those. So we'll do 8 of those now. Get 8 of them now. Just this is the stuff with Legos that's, I don't know, for kids, because it's just something you have to just keep putting together. It's just building and building and building and building. Okay, so this is just a build up to frame Yoda's. This is just like Yoda's framework for his insides. And my dog, like I've been telling you about my dog being Jaws, I nicknamed her Jaws for a reason. And my other Yoda, she ate some, she ripped off some of the Legos off of it. So in a way, this is a good build for me, so I can continue to build them up. Okay. I'm glad you guys are here, for the people that are here. Like I said, we're going for a 2-hour build. And I was talking to somebody about, I think it was Nancy, about shadow people in Hatman. I think I was talking to Karen too, about shadow people in Hatman. And at the top, down. It's one down. Okay. Yeah, okay. Shadow people in Hatman. And I've seen a couple of Hatmen. I've also seen shadow people. I've come really close to shadow people. So close I could, I would say within 5 to 7 feet, 5 to 7 foot of one. And they don't make a noise. They're just a shadow. I don't, if I hadn't seen it myself, I would have told the people I was with that they were crazy. But not only did I see it, but well, let me get to the story. There's a hotel in Colombia California, which is up at the other end of the Gold Country towards Yosemite. And we were heading into this investigation. And on the way up, I got the creepiest feeling. Okay, let me make sure, because this has to attach to this now. But how? Okay, we got this. Put this here. Now this has to attach, hang on 1 second, to this somehow. Interesting. This has it sitting right back here. But how? Are there 4? Okay. This shows it attaching, but doesn't show it like attaching to anything. So I wonder if we're going to attach it now. What happens in step 6? Because that's, hang on a second. It's not attaching. There's nothing to attach to. Oh, wait a minute. Really? See, it's not showing anything to attach to. Weird. Okay. I'm seeing this, but unless it's here. Okay, that's it. See, I did have to look closer. Closer. Anyway, so we were driving up and got the weirdest feeling in the car. That because the car suddenly got really cold. We were in my dad's minivan at the time, and suddenly it got really cold in the van. And so one of the things I've discovered over the years, did I install this wrong? No, I put it on the wrong end. Hang on. Let me fix this. This can be fixed. Okay, this has to go on this end. Is that where there's fatal accidents, like on the freeway, it leaves residual energy, because you can drive down the freeway and roll your windows down in the summer, and you can hit cold spots on the freeway. And that's what I call residual energy. In that you're hitting, the residual energy of that particular depth. I know it sounds weird, but that's something I've discovered over the years. I know that sounds crazy, but that's something I kind of just, like I said, discovered over the years. What is, oh, I see. Backwards, okay. And anyway, so we hit quite a few cold spots to the point where it was very, very cold in the van when we were driving. So I got on the phone, called Nancy Matz, and she said there was a gentleman sitting in the van with us. Kind of spooky, right? And so I just kept driving. I ordered him out, but kept driving. We finally get to the hotel. And we walk up to the door, knocking on the door. We know the hotel manager is in there. And no hotel manager. So we were pounding on the door, literally hollering for the hotel manager. No one came to the door. Well, here comes this guy running down the street to let us and ask us what we were doing. And so I explained that we were there, to do an investigation. And he was shocked. He says, well, here, I'll open the door for you. So when we walk in, I need 2 black ones and 2 of those. So when we walk in and meet the manager was just in the next room over from where the door was. Right? She couldn't hear us at all. So it's like there was a vacuum or something around us when we're pounding on this door, because she couldn't hear us at all. So that started the investigation off, right? So we started setting up our equipment. We get everything set up. We're ready to rock and roll with it. 2 more, okay. And we get in this one room, and it's supposed to be the ghost of a little boy, a young boy. So I had some toys. My dad used to build wooden toys. And so I took some of those toys, and I would take them on my investigations with me, because I figure, 1800s, that's what they're going to have. Like the 1800s, they're going to have like wooden toys. And so I did that. Looking on the backside now. So I did that, and we get this spirit, I guess ghost or spirit, and he's telling us through the dowsing rods that he doesn't like us there. So we assured him we wouldn't go in that room again. For some reason, he was very defensive about that room. So we assured him we wouldn't go in that room again. So we went ahead, investigated, the rest of the rooms in the place. And then towards the end of the night, we decided to go to the parlor. And we decided to go to the parlor towards the end of the night. And we're all sitting there, and I can't remember if the light was on. I swear the light was on. Or there was light coming in from the street. I can't remember. I could swear up and down the light was on. So I started doing an EVP session with the dowsing rods in this parlor. There's like 10 other people from my team with me. And one of the investigators looks at me and she says, "Hey, we got a problem." And I said, "Well, what are you talking about?" She says, "There's someone coming up behind you." Because the hallway we left dark. The hallway was like pitch black. So I think, there was a window and then the door. So I think we had light coming off the street lamps outside. Because you can see that through the door, it was stained glass, beautiful door. So we had this light coming in. So I turned around, I couldn't see anybody, so I just continued with my session. And I happened to look off to my right, and there's someone standing there watching me. Literally standing there, a shadow man standing there. And he couldn't have been more than 6 or 7 feet away from me. And he didn't say anything, he was just standing there. But I got the feeling that he wasn't happy with what I was doing. So my team stands up and they all get together to cast him out. So he turns and he walks through the glass front door and goes out to the street. So I waited a couple minutes and he didn't come back. So I thought, okay, I'll just continue with the session. So I start the session up again, and sure enough, he comes walking back to the door and he's standing there. And at this point, I just looked at everybody and went, "No, let's stop. We're done for the night. Let's go home." And I stopped there. So we got everything loaded and headed for home, got home, and it had been late, didn't sleep. Of course, we didn't sleep much. I ate those. And so I'm lying on the couch trying to get some sleep. And suddenly I feel a weight on top of me. Literally on top of me. And I pushed it off. So I get on the phone to Nancy and I'm going, "Well, what is this and who is this?" And it was the man. He followed me home. He came home with me. And it hurt me. So eventually, Nancy helped me get him to leave the house. And then that settled down. So then we were doing a story with the Georgetown newspaper. And we were up in the Placerville area. We were driving up. And it was going to be at this old graveyard near Georgetown. And so let me make sure I'm doing this right, gang. Just hang on. Okay, it's going to be on that side, facing away from me. And so we're driving on the road. Karen and I were in the car together. And normally, because I was filming for social media, but we were just filming to a general video out like on YouTube. And normally I have a camera going all the time. But I didn't this time. There's usually a camera on the dash of the car, shooting off the window, because you never know what's going to happen. Well, sure enough, it's a straight line. There's no curves or anything on this road. And as we came into this one spot on the road, a shadow man crossed right in front of the car. We both saw him. And the creepy part about the whole thing was that when the headlights hit him, when he got into the headlights, it totally blocked out the headlights. They didn't go through or anything. That's how it was like. It reminded me of a black hole. It was like it just consumed our headlights. So we went down about 15 feet after he crossed. We stopped the car, got out, and we're looking for him. Because the road, because we're in the hills, right? So on each side of us are hills that go up like this. And so whoever it was would have had to be really athletic to step up the hill. There was no other place for him to go. He just right in front of the car. But there was no one there, no footprints, no nothing. So that was our shadow man that we saw up in the way up in the gold country. We put this on, just like this. Look at that. We made something so far. But that was the Shadow Man for the Bone Country. And Carrie and I went to dinner last night. She took me out to dinner. And we talked about that a lot last night, you know, that happening to us. I need 4 black ones, okay. Yeah, I need 4 of these black ones. And so we had a good conversation about that because she still remembers this guy, he crossed in front of the car and then we got out and looked around. That was the other one. Now, when I was little, and I'm talking 4 or 5 years old, something like that, I would see shadow people in my house, especially in my bedroom. Why, I don't know. When I used to see ghosts when I was young, I would see shadows. And I remember there was always a nightlight on no matter what, anyway, because I was a kid, right? But I would see them coming out of my walls. I actually one time was watching this horror movie, Creature Features, right? And I used to watch it every Saturday night. My sister and brother along big popcorn and all this. And I remember my sister carrying me to bed, and I looked out the window and I saw a shadow man pass by my window. But when I mentioned it, you know, because I've been watching those movies, of course, the family went, "Oh, no, it's because you've been watching those movies." Well, that's partially true, right? But I did see it. And then I remember lying in bed one night and seeing a shadow person come out of the wall across from me. And I remember also I had bunk beds at one time in that room. And I saw shadow hands reaching down from the top bunk, trying to touch my head. So I used to see shadows all the time. But then as I got older, I started to see apparitions, things like that. So yeah, I've had good contact with shadow, you know, a lot of experience. Yeah, not a lot of experience, but enough experience to be able to talk about the Hat Man and Shadow Man. Okay, so what are we doing here? 2 of these, okay. So I've had a little bit of experience with it. Look, we're building another thing. Here we go, ready? Well, probably, maybe Saturday night I'll continue the build on this. I don't know yet. But anyway, that's my experience with shadow people. But the one that I remember distinctly is, I mean, I don't know if anybody's ever gotten that close to a shadow person. I never asked, like, the ghost hunters that I have on, you know, for guests on my show, how close they've come to being around a shadow man or seeing a hat man or whatever. I was within, my team itself, maybe 10, 15 feet. I must have been within probably 5, 6, 7 foot of one. It was really close. It's like I'm looking at my wall over here. And I think my wall might have even been like 5 feet because I'm looking at my wall over here. And that's about the distance from the hall walkway to where I was sitting in the parlor in this place where I saw him come through and he was just standing there. So it could be even closer than like 6, 7 feet. But I clearly saw him. It was, you know, it was built like a man. It wasn't built like a woman. It was built like a man, which is why I keep saying him. More black ones. So that's my experience with shadowing. And again, you know, you guys, I've been doing this for 18 years. So, you know, if you guys get involved with that coffee with the ghost hunter, I can tell you all kinds of stuff, because I've been doing this so long. Okay, see, we're at step 20 already. So we have arrived at step number 20. So what are we doing? We are connecting right there. Okay. It's amazing how they can design this stuff. Whoever designs Legos, the stuff they come up with. You know what, and I'm going to be honest, I wasn't a big Star Wars fan. At all. I need 8 of those. Okay. I was not a huge Star Wars fan until I started building Legos. First Star Wars Lego I wrote was even mechanical. It even had a motor in it. Was the I call them Imperial Walkers, but the AT-ATs. I built the Star Wars AT-AT. It was good size. Like I still have it, and that's the first one I ever built, and that got me into looking at Star Wars because I was really, in all honesty, I've always been a Star Trek fan. I'm a Trekkie. Love Star Trek. But ever since I began these Legos and put them together, that got me more interested in Star Wars. So now I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Mandalorian, you name it. Ahsoka. And I'm a kid at heart. I'm a big kid. I like to keep busy, so I don't like to sit still. So I'm either drawing or I'm building something, or working on the show or whatever, because I like to just keep in motion. And Legos are perfect for me because it does keep me in motion. Gives me the action I need to stay busy. My sister used to call me the busy bee because I was always doing stuff. And I still am. My mother was no different. My mother loved doing craft and art projects. So I think that's where I get it from, with my mom. My dad drew stick people, so it didn't come from him. It obviously didn't come from him. I hate to say it. Dad, draw me a picture. So he draws stick people. That was it, man. So it obviously didn't come from him. Okay, so now we got another 14. Is that what it says? 12. 12 of those we're going to plug right on in. So it's going to go on this other side. Oh, I see. We're going to start putting them out here. Ah, okay. So let me get 12 of those. But yeah, so I've seen my share of shadow people and hatmen over the years. I need 12 of these. Another project we're going to be doing too together is a friend of mine was at, what do they call it? Somebody's house where they have a sale, yard sale. Tired. And she managed to pick up an intact, I'm talking with all the parts in it. An intact, I need one more, Millennium Falcon model. So we're going to be doing that too. So at some point I have to go like to Michael's or whatever, get the glue and some paint, so I can paint it all up and stuff. But we will be building the Millennium Falcon. Okay, let's see where we're at here. We're at 12, so I'm going to put 4 on each side. Looks like we're running this way. There's 3, right? Yeah, then we're going to run 4. It's just fascinating how they make this stuff all fit together. Skip the center, go down the bottom. Okay, where's the next one going? On this side? Okay. Sure it's 12 or not like 14? Yeah, it's 12. So show me in the chat, what do you guys like to do in your spare time besides watch my show? Okay, so I got 3 left. So where's the other 3 go? Oh, they go up here. I got it. Oh, wait a minute. Why are we? Okay, hang on. So I'm showing 4. This thing said 12, right? Okay, I'm short one. I thought I had them all. Okay, that confused me. Yeah, what do you guys like to do in your spare time? I know Jennifer, who tunes into the show every now and then, she does rock collecting. She goes out to look for minerals and stuff. So what do you guys like to do? Me, I just like to do stuff like this and make messes. We're going to start fishing. I got a fishing license for Christmas, so that's going to be something that's coming up when it gets a little warmer, to do some night fishing, and I'll take you guys with me night fishing. I'm a really good fisher person. I haven't been in a while, but I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so I'm going to need 2 more of those. Lots of these going in. That tells me something vital is going to attach to it. There's one, I do another one. There we go. Okay. So where's it going? Okay, so that's done. So where are you going? Oh, okay, you're going to go on either. Well, I did that. Why? Now I'm confused. Did I jump ahead or something? because the parts are, oh, it's this side. See, that's what I get for looking, see? Yeah, let me put this in. Just gotta do this. Okay. And with these things, God forbid you don't put them in the right spot, you gotta take them out. Yikes. Okay, so I need 8 more. Jeez. It's gonna go there. I know where it's gonna go. So we're gonna do this side the same way. I need 8 more of those. I know this looks like nothing that we're building, but it's all gonna end up as something in the end. But like I said, this build is gonna take longer than what I'm doing right here. A lot longer. 1,700 pieces worth longer. Tomorrow now, we're going to be talking about the moon. And what we're going to be talking about is, did NASA really land astronauts on the moon? That's what the topic is for tomorrow. And that's going to be with Bart Sebro. We're going to be talking to him about that. So that should be an interesting conversation. Okay, let me put these in. Oh, but the center one. Okay, got it. Look at that. I love how these things come together. See, the dogs are really quiet tonight. The cats are really quiet. I have one male cat. Excuse me. I didn't want to do that. I have one male cat. He's huge. He's really back home. His nickname is Howard Huge. But he's long-haired. And he's so funny. He's got the biggest eyes. It's just beautiful. Look at his eyes. And he wakes up in the morning. His hair's everywhere. It looks like, and you guys, for you younger people, you don't know who this is. Google it, Phyllis Diller. And that's what his fur looks like in the morning. Makes me laugh. But the other issue I have with him, over here, right? Yeah. The other issue that I have with him is he's very vocal. And so, those cats you hear outside during mating season? That's him. He's very vocal. And he will, it's like any cat, they sleep all day. And then the minute the sun goes down, or when I go in there to sleep, and I'm trying to sleep, he just loses it and goes vocal. And it's all night long. Sometimes, like last night, he was yelling all night. Because I've got 2 younger female cats that live here as well. And so the female cats talk to him and he talks back. So it gets to be really interesting around here at night sometimes. Okay, so, and believe it or not, this here, right here, is Yoda's insides. So there you have it. That's the inside of Yoda. Just built it. So now we're going to add stuff on here since we connected it. That's why it's going to take a while to do this. Okay, so I need 4 of those yellow carbuncle thingies. And I'm going to need 4 black and 4 blue. Black and blue, right? Let's see, let's get the yellow carbuncle thing. I call them yellow carbuncles, but I don't know what the hell they're called. See these parts? And I'm going to try and cover the St. Patrick's Day Parade live for you guys. I don't know if I can, but I will try my best to do it. It's the doubles, right? Yeah, okay. I need 4 of those. So I will try to do the St. Patrick's Day Parade for you guys. So they make a big deal in our old town of that particular parade. So I'll see what I can do about getting out and do that. It's just parking down there is just a nightmare. So, that would be the thing. Kind of like what happened at Christmas, when we couldn't park for that other show that I wanted to do. And that was the whole issue is every time we got down there was no place to park. The parking was all gone. And then they had, spaces that they had taken away from the general public for parking for other stuff. Paid parking, you know what I mean? So we'll have to see how all that works out. Okay. So let me do this. Okay, that's okay. So the little gear thing is going to stick up. these have like a gear tip thing on them. So we're going to go that, and then we're going to go this. Just like that. 4 of these. So we'll see. We'll see about St. Patrick's Day Parade. I would love to do it. You know, I'm going to find out from Sequest if we could go out there and do the petting, you know, the fish petting zoo and all that stuff and film it for you guys, do it live. Lots of things I want to do. There's summer coming up, you know, we'll be doing some live hikes, you know, when I get up in the mountains. Take a cruise up to the mountains with the dog and, you know, do some live stuff. Okay, where are these little jewels? And it went flying. Uh-oh. I don't know where it went. Crud. Where's the lights? I can see it went somewhere. All right, who did hit it? This is where I don't. Oh, there it is. And then this room is designed. Pardon me. The chair is really creaky. You know what it sounds like, don't you? Probably what you thought it sounded like. But that wasn't what it was. That was the chair. This chair is really old and it has a weird creak. Okay. Anyway, it's really old, I tell you. So, oh yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. I can't remember now. Probably wasn't all that important, right? Can't remember what the hell I was even talking about. So we're going to connect these until they connect us with these things. Okay, I'm game. I'll turn it aside real quick. I can make the connection. Because this is what's going to hold this together in the end. Come on. Come on. There you go. Black on top. Okay. Other side, same thing. So yeah, so there's some things I want to do. I think there's a Sportsman's Expo coming up, and I might do that. See if we can go live in there. Look at the cool stuff, fishing equipment, RVs. Okay, there we go. So that's put in. Okay, so we got this thing. This is the main tower, like I said, for the insides of Yoda. So now we're going to start. I need 2 of those working up here because Yoda's head is going to sit up here on top of it. You'd be surprised. The buildup, I mean, his body's probably going to be about that wide once it's built up. But I mean, it takes forever because you're going to see it. Probably we might start it tonight. We'll see because we have an hour to go here. Layer upon layer, it's just totally layered. He'll be kind of a little thinner than Grogu, but he'll be about the same size as Grogu when I'm done. You know, height-wise, he'll be about that same size. Okay, so what did we make sure we got the right part? Yeah. So that's this. There should be 2 of these. Pretty soon I won't find those. Okay. All right, 2 of those. And we're going to put one. Let's make sure. I'm going to go up this way. We're in this direction now. So we're looking at it this way. Oh, dude, not this on this end. There we go. Do it this way so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to put one on this side. So you got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3rd one over. This guy gets 1. And then 3 over from that one, so we have them even. Okay. There we go, right here. There you are, and that's done. Okay, so now we're going to create something else. I love creating messes, right? So put this guy over here for now. And we're going to do this. Okay, so I'm going to need 2 of these. And then we're going to need 2 flat roundies, the small round ones. Smaller kind. Not those, are they? Yeah. These little flat round guys. And I think we got all we need. So we're going to build this. Okay. All right. So we're going to put these on the bottom right here. And it's really cool how they built this thing. Whoever designs these things. Well, when you think about the original Star Wars movie, when they were making the props, I've seen different TV specials on. We had a gentleman on that had worked originally for George Lucas. And the way they did it was they took a whole bunch of Legos. I think they used Legos, and they used like different model airplanes, and they threw all the parts in a big pile, and they were told to just create these ships. And that's what they did. They were told to create, that's what the guys did. Hello, gotta go in there. There you go. Okay, next. But that's what they were told, and that's how they did it, out of a big pile of parts. Oh, we're getting ready to make, I think we're making feet. Looks like we might be making his feet. Let me look at this. Let's go back to the original page that we started on so we can see what the hell we're building. Because this tells you what I'm creating here. Yeah, we're making Yoda's feet. We're going to make his toenails. We're working on toenails here. And with steps 2 and 3 is where we start layering. Okay, so let's start Yoda's toenails. So, we need 2 of these. Need that one. This green part. What the hut is that? Oh, two of those greedy flatties. See if we got them. See if we can find these things. 2 green flatties. 2 tiny little parts. Which I didn't see go in here, but that's just me. All I have is this color. There's one. Now I need a friend. Is that it? Yep, there's 2. There we go. So now we're going to build Yoda's feet. Yoda. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put this bad boy on. Here, so you see what I'm doing. There we go. So this is going to go on like this. There we are. Got some contour for Yoda's toe. Okay. So that's the beginning of Yoda's toe. So now we're going to make Yoda's toenail. We're going to give him an actual toe, and we're going to give Yoda a toenail. So we're going to add one of these right here, and then we're going to add a toenail. And they happen to put parts in here to shape them to look like Yoda's toenails. See, here's a toenail here. There's Yoda's toenail. So we're going to put this on here, just like this. And that's another, just even building his toenail. Okay, so this is going to go. Yeah, it's like this. This is going to go on here like this. And there it is. Say hello to Yoda's toenail. Make sure it's on. We don't want it to pop it off either. So we want to make sure Yoda's toenail is kind of at an angle anyway. I'm seeing it's an angle. So I'm going to bring it on over here this way. Showing it kind of at an angle. Okay, there's Yoda's first toenail. Okay, so now what I need is 2 of those looking things. So let's do that. Lots of tiny parts. The worst build I ever did, though, and I'm going to admit this, was I've always wanted to have a stomper because I was a big Oakland A's fan until all this crazy stuff with the A's went down. And I always wanted a stomper Lego thing, but Lego never made the stomper for the A's. It was someone else, that Brio. Brio's the one that made all the MLB mascots. And so I ordered one. Finally found one online, and I ordered one. And the parts, I was thinking it would be more like this stuff, like a Lego, which it is, except for the fact that the parts are like 3 or 4 times tinier than Legos are, and that was a nightmare to build. It was neat when I got done, but man, that was an absolute nightmare. It was a nightmare build. It drove me crazy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this on. Let's see. There we go. But that was a nightmare build. Turned out really cool in the end. But it was agonizing. For you guys on the RSS feed tonight, I'm at home tonight. We're building Yoda Lego. And we're having fun doing it. We're just having a little chat. Okay, so we got this guy. We're going to put this guy on top now. Figuring it goes there. Let me see how it does. Yeah. So this is going to go on there somehow. There we go. And there's that. So I'm layering Yoda's feet now. There we go, right there. See, we're getting there. It's 1 foot. 1 foot for Yoda. And the funny thing is the Grogu build is the same as the Yoda build, only it's smaller, right? It only makes sense. That Grogu's build is going to be a lot smaller. Okay. Why am I seeing 2 of these? Oh, yeah, there are 2. Hello. Okay, forgot. Gotta put the other one on there. Okay, so now we're flipping this over like this. And we're going to go ahead and put 4 of these on. After all, Yoda has to stand on something. Okay, 3 of these. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go with this. There'll be one like this there. So yeah, for you guys that are going to be hearing this on the RSS feed, we are building Lego Yoda. I'm just wondering if that should hang over. I don't think so. Just looking. Because it looks like it should be really close. So I don't know. But I don't think it's going to matter because that's the bottom of his foot. So if it hangs over, if it doesn't hang over, or if it hangs over, it's not going to really matter because one doesn't want to go on, does it? Because it's just going to be balanced for him. So, okay. All right, so we're flipping back over, and then I need to get 1 flat green, 2 of those little greens, okay, and then 1 of these. So yeah, so this is what's going on the RSS feed tonight, is that I'm just randomly chatting here while I'm building this thing out. And yeah, so when we talk about ghosts, per se, I love having guests and I love hearing different views. Like Nancy and I have different views on like evil spirits or evilness or demons and all that. Nancy doesn't believe there's demons. Nancy believes that there's angry ghosts that or people that get stuck in between here and heaven or hell or wherever they're supposed to go, and they go insane. That's what she thinks that demons are. That's her opinion. My opinion is that there is demons. I've had enough contact with them, like I told you guys a couple of weeks ago, when we were talking about that. And yeah, but I respect Nancy's beliefs as well, because I do know there's also angry ghosts that will act like demons because they want to scare you. So, there is some truth to the thought of them being demons. There really is some truth in that. Because, yeah, they will act like, oh, look at this. I have to build another foot. Awesome. So did I get ahead of myself? I did. I jumped ahead. I'm an idiot. I can fix this. I did jump ahead. I feel bad. Okay. Let me deal with this. I did jump ahead. Well, shiver my timbers. I did jump ahead on this by accident. Because I'm talking to you guys, I'm not paying attention. But that's okay. I found it. It's good. I found the mistake. We can fix this. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing we did over there, except with this one, this is going to go through the hole, and we're going to put a round foot thing on it. So one of the round foot holes on here, one of these guys. But then how does it attach? Oh, I see. Okay. All right, so we're going to put this on. And of course, we had to talk about that a couple weeks ago, or a week or so ago, about my encounters with dark entities, like demons. Okay, so we're going to probably put that one out, right? Yeah, so let's put this on. There we go. So there's another one of Yoda's nails. Done. So then, okay. So now I'm where I should be. Okay, turn this page. We're already on page 20 of the instructions. But yeah, I don't have a problem with, Nancy's beliefs because I have run into, in fact, that one house we did out here in Sacramento, literally it was a ghost trying to act like a demon. I mean, it tried to scare my investigators. I had investigators who had gone across, blessed crosses around their necks, and they had come out upset because whatever this guy was, he had lifted, grabbed the cross and it was standing straight out like he was going to rip the cross off. And he did it to scare them. So, I need one of those and four of those, okay, flat corner things. So yeah, they will do that. Ghosts will do that. Ghosts will act like that to try to scare you. And it is scary. I mean, that could be, depending on your religion, that could be scary. But I mean, it's scary anyway to have something that you can't see pull something out, pull part of your body, something that's hanging off your body. I mean, that's scary in itself. I mean, I wouldn't like it. So I can sympathize with my investigators on that one. I can really sympathize. And I'm looking forward to getting out and investigating again. I can honestly say that. Okay, where's that part going? Oh, I see. Okay. But I'm literally feeling, I'm looking so forward to getting out to an investigation. It's been a while. The funny thing was, we went out in the farmland and went to one of our investigators' cousin's house to do an investigation, just right in the middle of COVID. And it's funny because we hadn't touched our equipment for so long, and we go in the master bedroom to do the investigation, and we had to stop and look at each other because we had issues turning getting the equipment to work right because we hadn't done it in so long. So it was kind of funny. But we got the hang of it real fast. But we had missed it. We both stood there and went, yeah, we missed it. So it was a fun little investigation to do during COVID. And then what happened to me was that we did these investigations during COVID, which were all fine and dandy. Just after my mother had passed away, I was still actively doing investigations even after she passed away. But then I went through a period about a year and a half ago, 2 years, where I had deaths like all in a row. My brother, my cousin, my uncle, one of my dogs, one of my birds. I mean, I just had this happen. It happened in succession. I mean, one behind the other, and my best friend. And then one of the people on my team. So this happened within like a 2 to 3 month span. All this hit, and so I did. I stopped investigating. I took time off. I had to. It was just too much. Okay, let's get these parts. So I took a break, and I'm okay now. It's all good. Let's make sure I get the one facing. Then you get these parts, they got to face a certain direction. We do a head scratch here. Okay. I hope you guys are like enjoying this. I mean, when you think about it, you're thinking, well, it's nothing for me. But I mean, you know. Oh, you flew off. You little root hair. Okay, let me get this. You little root weevil. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what parts I need. I need that one, but it's got to go the other way. Okay, so I got to find one that faces the other direction. These things face different directions. Is it this guy? I think it's this guy. I need one of those. I need that. And then I need the smaller one. That goes that way too. Okay, so we need the smaller one. And how about that? There's nothing more fun than stepping on Legos in not bare feet and socks, right? I know people that have outlawed Legos in their house because of that. Where is this part that I need? I'm not seeing it. Unless it's the one that goes the other way. What am I looking for? No, it's more of a... Oh, two of them. Okay, that's it. See, it didn't show me that. So these should fit like this. Oh, look, I grabbed the same part twice. Ha! Okay. So I need the part that goes the other way. That one. Okay, we got this now. That's what threw me. What was I looking for? Okay. So we're going to want to come down, but what are they attached to? Okay, this is weird. Oh no, wrong end. Really? Yeah, I put it on the wrong end. Isn't that special? Let me get it off. I blew it. But wait a minute, what's going on here? Did I do it backwards? What did I do wrong here? Hang on. Hold up. Yeah, those round things got to go on that end. Hello. I did it on the wrong end. Did I really? Yeah. So, yeah, that's me. I guess I'm giving away. You guys have put on the wrong end. So now I got to pull out. Good thing I have some nails. I got some fingernails for once. Okay, I got to move these. I did the bad thing. Bad Lego builder, bad. Let me change this around. Where were we? Ah, my break from investigating. So I had to take a break because it just got to be too much for me to unfortunately handle. And I love investigating. I could do it. I could investigate every day of the week and be real happy doing it. But I really had to take this break, to take a break from it. So I did. So I'm just now getting back into it. And I'm excited to get back into it to help people. So now, we didn't have anything for the longest time, and now we've got 4. So 2 of them are up in the Auburn area, up in the Gold Country foothills, and one's in Modesto, and then one's in Sacramento. It's a local. Okay, so you can see how that's kind of shaping up for his foot. So we're going to be building multiples of these because he's got to have. I'm going to have to go back on the instructions on building because we're going to be building, like I said, in fact, we're going to make another one next and make another foot because it's going to come off it's going to come off the edge on this one. So we're making 3 toes. Yoda has 3 toes. So we're going to make 3 toes for Yoda. 3 toes. So it sounds like a good musical, doesn't it? 3 toes for Yoda. Yeah, we're going to make 3 toes. So we're going to put this aside now. Start the next toe. And it's pretty much the same process as the first one. So let's start building up the next toe, shall we? To get that part, we need a 3-piece. One of these. And then we're going to need a claw thing. One of these claw pieces. This guy here. Let's start that. I gotta thank Michelle E for getting me into creature features. There's creature features now on YouTube, like the Bob Wilkins movies, and they're all grade B and C movies, which are really, really cool. And I look forward to that every weekend, every Friday night. Okay, so I need 2 more of those, right? Yeah, moving right along. Okay. The thing is that it's not showing that. Okay. All right, so I need 2 more of those. So I need 2 more of the number 1 flat ones. But I really got into watching those movies, so I make popcorn. And I watch those at night on Fridays. You guys should tune in. It's on YouTube. It's quite cute, quite funny. Well put together. Creature features. Oh, I need 3, right? It's calling for 3. Oh man, no I don't. That's right. Okay. I don't know where my mind is tonight. But getting back to Star Wars, I love Star Wars. I just, I didn't think I would ever like Star Wars as much as I do now. But I do. And like I said, the majority of my like for Star Wars is this. But then my friend taking me to Disneyland like she did, and allowing me to get one of those lightsabers that I could build myself, that really topped it all off for me. That was fantastic. And that has been the dying wish of my friend that passed away, was for me to be able to go build my own lightsaber. And that was like the coolest thing. Did I get the right one? I did. Nope. Same thing. I think we got it. Nope. Yeah, this one. There we go. We got those 2. But that was like really cool, was doing that. And yes, I have a custom lightsaber that I got to build, so I was really excited about that. Okay, so I see what it's doing. Okay, so this is gonna go like this. This is gonna sit up here like this. So I should put, okay, let me see this. No, because they meet, huh? Okay, this ought to be interesting to see how this build out. The build out on this. Hang on 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna go down this way. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Interesting build. Oh, I see. Well, okay, so they are going to cover that. Okay. So I want to make sure I'm doing it right when I put it on. Okay. So I did build my own lightsaber. It was really fun to do. I was real excited to be able to go make that choice to build it. Choose my color, choose the hilt, and all that stuff. So that even got me more in. And then the Mandalorian, I'm sure the Mandalorian did that for a lot of people. A lot of people, the Mandalorian brought together a lot of folks that weren't Star Wars-y, weren't Star Wars fans. And this little guy right here, that's why I have him around. My buddy right here, my little buddy, he is the one that really brought people together, especially Britt, whoever figured that out with him knew what to do, knew what was going on with him, because they designed him just like an infant. And from what I understand, for the audio and stuff for him was that they took the sounds of a baby fox, or the fox sound, and then they took baby sounds and combined them to create gurgles and stuff. That's pretty cool. They did a really good job. But you can't help but fall for this little dude. Okay, so we're going to attach this now over here. Remember, this thing had little lines on here to hook onto, so we're going to hook this foot over here. I think this guy goes here. Is he going to go here? Which side is he going to go on? So I'm looking at this, or is he going to go over here? I think he can go either way. I would think that this side would be the one. Okay, which way are you going, dude? So if I'm looking this way, it's this side. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So we're going to go ahead. There we go. Now he's got 2 feet, or two toes with nails. See that? He's got 2 toes. Now we're going to build the other toe. So we should get one more toe build. Yep. So we have one more toe build for the side. And then we'll have built one whole toe for him. One whole foot. So start grabbing the parts I need, because now I pretty much have it memorized what I'm going to have to use here for him. But anyway, if you ever get a chance, you can afford to do it, to build your own lightsaber. I do it. I mean, it's a fantastic experience. Because they really play it up, typical Disney, right? They really play up the experience, and they make it something worthwhile and exciting. In fact, Master Yoda, quick hit, not to spoil it all, but Master Yoda actually comes and talks to you when you go in to do the build on it. So, not Rey, not anybody else, just Master Yoda. So that's what makes it even more worthwhile, is to meet Master Yoda. Okay, how do we do on that? We need a 2, we need a 3, that's right. Okay, make sure I have all the parts I need. Okay, we need a little foot part, got that. Okay, so let's build this bad boy. So, okay. So we're going to put you over here. Anyway, so if you ever get a chance to do that, that's something, if you can afford it. It's not the cheapest thing to do, but sure is fun. And me, I could spend all day like hanging out at, Galaxy's Edge. It's an absolute blast. Okay, now I'm going to put that over there. So that's going to get a single over there on that side. It's just the opposite build on it as the other one was, because it's for the opposite side right there. See, and we're going to have to build the other foot, so I mean, that's pretty much what's coming up next. Okay, so where is that one go? Hang on. So there's one there. Okay, one's above here. All right, I see it. Oh, I remember now. Okay, yeah, that is above there. Okay, so I'm going to need the round. I'm going to need the nail. So I need a little regular one. The toenail. And a Master Yoda toenail. Right here. But I mean, it's worthwhile to do it if you can afford it. That's why I'm not telling you to do it, because I mean, as you guys know, where Disney's concerned, it's costly. It's costly to go to the park. It costs a lot, and if you have the means and can afford it, do it. If not, I'm just as content with the plastic lightsabers that you fling like this, and they open up on their own, like the ones you get at Walmart. So, yeah. So that's how I feel about it. But it's kind of a cool experience. I do think they still need like one more ride over Galaxy's Edge. 3 rides would be nice. And then Star Tours is kind of out of place. Star Tours is over in Tomorrowland, and to me, it's out of place. It should be over in Star Wars, but to move it would be way too expensive. So that's where it's going to stay. As long as Star Wars is popular, that's where they're going to put Star Tours. Okay, we're ready to attach this, just like that. So put this one on. And here is a full foot for Yoda. And you know what? I think I should have put this on the other side. Is this correct? Wait a minute. It showed it going on this side. That's just weird. Yeah, it's on that side. Okay, that one went in close over here on this side, but that's just weird. Okay, well, we're just going to do it then. Unless I can turn that closer. That's just bizarre. Okay, that's what it shows. There we go. There we go. Now we'll spread them out a little bit. All right, there's Yoda's foot. Just a bunch of meticulous building on this one. So that's done. So I have to do this again. It's saying 2 times. Why is it saying 2 times? So I'm going to have to probably go back. Yes. So let me go back now. We're going to have to start over building a foot, building his feet. Because the next step we have, we're going to be attaching them to here. So let's go back now. We're going to build the other feet. Build the other foot. So here we go. I can hear Weird Al in my head, right? Yoda, right? Remember that song? So we're going to build the second one now. That way probably that's all we're going to get to tonight is to get him up, standing up on both feet. So that's probably going to be it for tonight. But, okay. Okay. Sorry for the bouts of quiet. I'm just reading the instructions. Making sure I'm doing it right. Nothing's worse than what I had to do was take things apart, right? Nothing worse than that. Okay, so we're up here now. All right, let's get that nail. Toenail. Toe clip. Okay, here we go. Boy, my stomach's having it out, isn't it? You can hear it? I don't know if you guys can hear that. If I was on the mic, you could. If I was on my regular mic that I use. Okay, there's another nail, so we're getting closer. Because we're going to build another one of these. That's what we're building. All right, so now I need the 2 of those. But there's nothing worse than building these things and then realizing there's parts missing. That's what I'm hoping we lucked out with this particular kit. I haven't built one yet that didn't have some parts missing, ever. Drives me insane. So what I'd like to do at some point is I'd like to have you share your ghost stories with me. That would be fun. Okay, got it. To have you share your ghost stories. What I find interesting is it has this turning out, but I can't turn it. It shows them at an angle. So I don't get it. So I'm going to try to do it at an angle. I don't see how it's going to go at an angle. Doesn't make sense to me, but I just work here. Because it's square, right? It's like putting a... Oh, you know what? Wrong part. No wonder. Hello. I'm ahead of myself. See, that's what happens. Hello, wrong part. That was dumb. You big dummy. Okay, this guy. Yeah, that makes more sense because they're round, see? Because they have to, like, flare out. What happens when you're blind as a bat? There you go. Ah, that makes more sense. There we go. That's better. Much better. Okay. Turn that way. There we go. Okay. Done. Next. Okay, get the other one of these. Throw it on top. Up you go. I wouldn't mind going to Disney one more time before I die. And I'm not saying that to be maudlin or anything like that. Okay, I need to read this. I'm just saying. I'm not getting any younger. None of us are getting younger, right? Okay. So, okay. A bad feeling there should have been two of those. We'll see. Let me flip it. Let me go up a little bit here. Nope, just one. Okay. I've got a bad feeling about that. Okay. Okay, we gotta put these on. Here we go. Of course not. Why would I go in? Why would you go in where I want you to? Might have to put it on different. See, it's just, I hate when it doesn't. I hate when they don't go on right. Okay, so I'm looking at this. I hate when I can't get them on and I have to take this thing off because it doesn't want to go on where I want it. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Just forcing parts on. Just forcing some parts on. How's the other one look now? We're not going to see it anyway on the bottom. Let me make sure it does the same way. Yeah. Yeah, because you're not going to see it anyway because the toe itself hides it. So that's cool. Take that aside. Well, I trust you guys. I mean, the gingerbread houses we built turned out really, really nice. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're flip back over. So now here's where I made my last mistake the last time I did this. So we're going to get this thing. Where'd it go? We need that, and we need one flat piece. One flat piece. This guy. And two of those guys. Okay, these two. But I've not only built Star Wars stuff, which I really did. I built a lot of Star Wars stuff. The Christmas stuff. I love building like the gingerbread houses that Lego used to sell. I love those. I had so much fun building those. Oh wait, how did I get ahead of myself? I just did this. I got to build another toe. See, that's what happened last time. I got way ahead of myself. So put that over there. So I got to build a toe. Another toe coming up. And we need this to go under the toe. Oh, up. And a toe. And a nail. And a toe. And a nail. And a nail. And a toe. And a growly stomach. Okay. And then that's going to go flip over. And that's going to attach where? Right up in here? Yeah, all four. Doesn't hang off, does it? I'm going to go all four on there, or how are we going to do this? I guess so. Okay. If anything has to not hang off, I'll have to deal with it. Okay, so now I've got this where I want it. Now we're where we should be with this. I'm just making sure that I got it in the right spot. Yeah, okay. So now I'm up to this part. Okay, now we're where we should be. Okay, so this is going to go here. It's amazing when these builds. Absolutely amazing. I built the Death Star, which was really cool a few years ago. It's huge. It's really cool. That was like 4,000 pieces. That was insane. Okay. Okay. So should I build two? It says two. Should I do a double build on that? I think I'm going to have to do a double build because I'm going to have to build two more of these. Okay, we'll see. Oh no, they're over here. I see. Okay. Okay. So now we got to add those. Okay. Well, those fall swallowed. But anyhow, you know, I'm just really into these Star Wars Legos. I mean, I can build them all the time. I'm trying to get someone to get. At some point, I've been looking around the Razor Crest that the Mandalorian flies is hard to find now because I think they stopped making it. And I would love to build a Razor Crest. They have helmets now, which I thought was kind of cool. Where, like Darth Vader's head, you can literally build Darth Vader's head. Okay. But you can literally, you put this in front where you guys can't see. You can literally build Darth Vader's head, which is kind of cool. Okay, so we're going to put this on like this. Just like that, right? Yeah, the point's got to come up. Okay. Or does it go that way? It's that way. Oh, I can see it right there. Okay, hello. I already built one. Dummy. Again, big dummy. The big dummy that I am. Yeah, big dummy. So we'll definitely have to continue the build on this. But like I said, I mean, even if I work till 10 o'clock, there's no way we're going to finish this. So it really, it's pointless to, struggle. So that's why I decided that 8:30 would be the cutoff tonight, and then, we would continue another day on this, because another evening, because it's just not going to happen. There's just too many parts. Those two are the same. Oh, look, another one's the same. This isn't going well at all right now. It's that song. Remember that old song? Probably get in trouble now. One of these things is not like the other. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Two of those. Okay, we're good. All right. So. Okay. Where do those go now? Oh, we need that too. We need this guy. I keep forgetting you guys are there. Okay, so. Oh, you know what I forgot? Good thing I looked. We need this guy. Okay. The lights in here are bright, I'll tell you. To light it up, it's really bright in here. So there we go here, and we're going to go here. My dad used to do this thing in his older life, and he always had a TV remote. Loved me in command of the TV. That was his thing. But he was real funny, and he would take the remote control when my poor mother was trying to watch TV, and he'd start flipping channels, and he would do it like the optometrist, where he would flip a channel and say, better here or better here. And my mother would roll her eyes. She'd get all disgusted at him. It was quite funny. Okay, now we got to build the side pieces. So we got to build two more toes. Right there. See those two toes? See, we got that built. So we should just make it with the 2 toes and call it a night. So let's make 2 toes. I'm going to double our pleasure right now building these things. Okay, I need a 2 threes. Love when it says 1 and you actually have to have 2. So we're just going to go with it. 2 claw things? Okay. So let's just do this. Okay. I need a claw going the opposite way. Okay. There we go. But that was his thing. He would change the channels. He'd look at my mother and go, is it better here or better here? And my mother would get really disgusted watching TV with him. I used to laugh, being a kid, right? And being the daughter. What are you going to do, right? Except laugh. And my mother was never amused by it, ever. He had a funny sense of humor. My mother had a sense of humor more like Lucille Ball. My dad had just a funny sense of humor when he got going on stuff. But my mother was more like Lucy. Okay, so I need 2 sets of those. Let's see if I have enough. I need one of these, one of these. Okay, I need another set of these. Oh, cool, we actually have the parts. Look at that, you never know. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I need another signal. I got this. Okay. I thought about like doing an Easter house, candy house, but I'm tapped out of candy houses. I had 3 of them that I had saved from the last couple of years for the holidays, and I'm tapped out right now. Excuse me, I have a cramp in my leg, so I'm trying to shake it off a little bit here. I'm cramped up. Been doing that a lot lately. Don't like it. Don't like the feeling at all. Cramp up like that. Okay, good, it's gone now. I don't like it when I do that because I didn't drink enough water today, I think is the situation. So, gotta remember to drink more water. Okay, so this goes like this and like this and like this. We got 10 minutes, so let's see what our next step is here. I gotta put the nail on and I gotta put the other bottom thing on. So let's get the nail out. Got 2 nails to put on and little round blue things. Or green things. Oh, there it goes again. Squeezing it too much or something. Okay, 2 nails and the green things. It's amazing when you end up having parts left over from this stuff. It's kind of scary. Okay, so let's put the nails on. Put the blue things on. Then we'll attach the feet to Yoda. But anyway, been a great time talking with you guys tonight. And again, I'm going to be starting Coffee with the Ghost Hunter, and you guys can ask me anything during those coffees, during the time we spend together. And I mean anything. I'm an open book. Like I said, I've been doing this paranormal gig for a long time. I've been doing this paranormal gig for almost 18 years, and maybe a little over 18 years. Okay, we're going to test the feet. There's one. And there's one. Say hello to my little Yoda friend. There we go. There you have it. Yoda foot. So it looks like. Did I do something wrong? This is weird. Okay, I attached them. It's showing another build, but there's no other build. Okay, I must have flipped this over the other way or something when I was building. Oh, it shows the second one. I see. Okay, well, we're done with that. That's done. So let's attach it. So it's time to put Yoda's feet on. So we'll bring this thing back over here. And it looks like, where does it attach? That's the question. Is it the black? Yeah. So this is going to attach opposite to this on the in the black one. This black part here. Right there. Snap it in, see? And we'll put it on that side. There we go. Okay. So what do? We flip it over now. Okay, yay Yoda. Here we go. We're flipping it over. There we go. So now we got Yoda feet. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. So Yoda now has feet. Hello, Master Yoda. Uh-oh. Did I just do anything I did? No. Because once it clicks in, they'll kind of move. Because they're not quite in yet. There we go. They'll you can kind of move them. See how that kind of rotates? So you can get them to stand in different spots. Okay, so there's Master Yoda right there. Just kind of spread his feet out a little bit more. Because on Dagobah, you gotta climb stuff, right? Climb them swamps on Dagobah. Okay, so we need two more of the small blue ones. Okay, where do they go now? So I'm seeing one that has to go. Okay, so I'm looking at this. So we got that one. Okay, so it's up there. So it's 3. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? Why does this not look right? Okay, something doesn't look right. Something definitely doesn't look right. Give me a second. See what's going on here. Maybe I'm facing the wrong way. Hang on. Let me switch this over. Because there's nothing in over here. So I don't... Did I miss something on this side? I've got nothing over here. Okay, this is the side I'm looking at. Okay. I don't know what's going on over there. I mean, unless I missed something. That didn't look right. Okay, so we're going to put one over here. Right on this side. And then there's going to be one on the inside on that one. Right there, okay. But I didn't see anything on the other side. I'm going to have to look because that's the only end that doesn't have anything. Well, no, both those sides don't have anything in it. Okay. I feel so bad now. Okay, if it does on the other side, then I don't have anything there, then I know I made a boo-boo. I really messed up somewhere. Okay, this is for Yoda's neck. To hold Yoda, this is what holds Yoda's head up. Is what the next build is here. So we're going to be building the part that holds Yoda's head up. See, we're at step 42 right now. All these parts. Okay, a couple more minutes and I'm going to call it. So, okay, so I need that part and this part. So we'll put this together. And then we're going to be pretty well wrapped up. As close as I can get to this, we're going to wrap it. because I've got some other stuff I have to do tonight that I have to attend to. Okay, why does this look so different? Okay, this doesn't even look like the part we have here. Wait a minute. What's going on here? That does not look right. I think that part's missing. Something's not right. We don't have that part. That's bad. Whoa, that's a major part. That is a major part that we're missing. Wow. Well, that's bad. Yeah, we are missing a major part. I thought it was this part at first, but it doesn't look like it. Unless it's this. This is it. Never mind. It scared me. Okay. Now I got it. This guy goes in here. Probably all the way down. That scared me. I thought we were missing a major part here. I thought, well, the Yoda I have that's broken, I'll just go rip it out of him. Okay, so we want 2 of those yellow ones. 2 of these guys. Okay. Scared me for a second there. There we go. Okay, we got the long part, and then we've got another one of those. Put this bad boy in. But this is the support for Yoda's head. I remember that much. So this is going to attach to these 2. Okay, so. And this can turn. This is why. So you can, Yoda's head does turn, so you can turn his head. You just love it when the parts don't want to fit right. No part's going to fit. Oh, there it goes from this side. Look at that. They don't want to fit. Okay. And I'm getting tired, you can tell. Exhausted. I am absolutely exhausted right now. Okay. Came right out. Okay, let's get this in. See if we can finish this part and then call it a day. There we go. There we go. Ah, Yoda. Yoda's trying to stress me out. Okay, and this goes in through here. Okay, as you can see, it moves. So with Yoda's head, you're able to rotate his head, which is kind of cool. So now I need 2 of those. Right? Right. Okay, so this is going to go here. Okay. Let's watch how this is going. That's what I mean. The people that create these things are geniuses. Okay. All right. Do this way. That falls down. Then we need 2 of those. See, we're down to this very few parts in here. And I only have 1 black one, and that's what it calls for. So, yep, we were that short apart. Of course we did. because that's just how it works. I need 2 of the black ones. And we're short apart. Let me double check on the ground. Maybe it fell. I don't think so. I think we're short apart. That never fails. Never get through Legos without being short of bloody part. Dang it. Whoop, is that it right there? Let's see. Yep, we lucked out. Lucked out. Don't know how I got over there, but it did. There it is. Like there's a blue one over here too. A couple blue ones came down. It's amazing how they fall. I don't get it. Okay, how my dog's been really quiet. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Okay. So let me throw those 2 in there. I need how many 2 of those? So let's go ahead and do the insert on these, and they're going to go on the top part right there. Okay. That's the drop it, dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. Okay. All right. And then we're going to get fancy here. So we need the small one. All the red parts. Okay. Let me put this over here. I'm moving you over there. Keep an eye on that, Grogu. How many small ones do I need here? 1 and 1. Okay. So we got 1 here, 1 here. 2 of those, which are the ones I found on the ground. I got these 2 here, and 1 here. Okay, so let's build. Let's build Yoda. Okay. So we're gonna put a blue one there. Gee, my stomach sounds like aliens in it. Of course, I apologize for that. And the thick one's going to go up the middle here. What the heck? Oh, I see. Never mind. This goes on here. That goes on there. This goes in here. Gotta love this stuff, don't you? Right, the curvy goes in there. Got it. Same shape as curvy. Okay. And then we're going to take the little one, has to go in here. Little one comes out here. Little one comes out the side. And it doesn't shoot all the way across, does it? No. Okay, so it just goes in there. So now we're going to attach where? So we're going to attach, this is up here like this. This is the thick one. So what are we doing here? Okay, so it attaches over here, I see. I'm going to attach just like this. I'm going to connect right here. There we are there, just like that. This is complications. Okay, so we attach right there. And then I'm going to continue this little step, I'm sure. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Okay. So you can kind of see the rotation of how his head can rotate forward and back too on here. Well, let's wrap this, and then we'll stop, and then we'll be on step 2 next time we meet. So we might as well just wrap this up with what we have and call it a night. Connect this in. And so we need this part, we need the red. And that's gonna probably do it for step 1 on this, which is what we got through, which is cool. Okay, so we got this guy. So here's the second guy. So he's going to connect up this way. Not that one. This one. Okay, so we're almost ready to call it a night. Thank you for flying with California Haunts Airlines. So I think we're connecting the same way here. I think it's going on the back one. Better here or better here? Yeah, better here. Okay. And the question is, oh, what's in the front one? I put it in the wrong one, did I? Did I connect it wrong? Should have been the front one. Let me look. So if I put it in the front one, well, there's two of them anyway, right? Yeah, okay, never mind. That's how it goes. There's no choice. I have a choice with it. Well, this is going to be one of those deals that I end up in a flurry of foul language because when I put it together, it's not going to fit right. It's going to pop it out or something. I know it. So you can tell it's kind of like pulling apart as I'm doing it. I hate stuff like this. There it is. Get it on there. Get on the blue one. Don't you fold away. There it is. Okay. All right, let's put this in, and that's going to do it for tonight, you guys. So let me get this installed. So he now is going to connect. Got this going here. Pull this over here. So this guy now is going to connect with these two red ones, I'm sure. How? It's showing. What? Everything looks like this. Okay, so it's showing. I see the red one. I wonder if I have to push it through is what I have to do. Oh, I see. Okay, I got this. Here we go. So this now is going to go. It's going to sit down on that, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so, all right, so the trick here is it's going to be a push through. Is what they're doing. Okay. So the trick here is to line it up with which side? Okay, so it's going to go, okay. So the trick here is to line this up. And I mean, it's a trick. Literal trick here. Really? Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, no, I'm fine. Putting the wrong way already. Look at that. So the trick here is going to be to line it up right here. This is going to line up with this hole here, theoretically. And this hole here, this has to line up with this hole. Get it lined up. And then it's going to push right through there, in theory. So in theory, we all know how well that crap works. Okay, why is it working? Fits good on one side, but not the other side, which doesn't surprise me. In you go. Should fit perfect on both sides. There's that one, and there's that one. Okay, we got this. Okay, pull over ahead, shove it right through. It should just, keeps popping down, but it should just shove right through there. That one doesn't want to go. It's not even in there yet. There we go. And that's it. So that's the end of our build tonight, gang. There we go. So we just built the basis for Yoda. This is his insides. So as we're building this, I'll turn it this way because the feet are going that way. So as we start to get further into this build, thank you, then we're going to start building the outside again, which is going to be built in layers. Okay, guys, I want to thank you all for coming tonight. I really appreciate it. I'm going to call it a night. And like I said, no matter how late I work, we're not going to finish this tonight anyway. There's just no way. Not with 1,700 pieces, there's no way. So I'm thinking maybe Saturday night we'll come in here and do an extra show and put this thing together some more because I love Legos, so it's going to kill me not to have it all together. I can tell you that right now. So I want to thank you all for coming, and I really appreciate it. Tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, Bart Seabrell is going to be with us. We're going to be talking about fake moon landings, or how he feels there's fake moon landings. So he's going to show us the evidence he has, and we'll see how it goes from there, right? But I want to thank you all for coming. Again, I will be setting up the Coffee with the Ghost Hunter very soon here, probably tonight or tomorrow morning. And you guys can start signing up for that. It's going to be a morning thing around 9:30 in the morning. And it's, I'm going to have my hot cocoa with you guys and have chit chats and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to know you guys as audience. Okay. Also, I do have a poll going on the community page here on YouTube about the guests and who you really appreciated this time around this week, because I want to see what really interests you guys, and I can, once I find that out, I can actually aim for more guests like that. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. If you like the show, share it with 5 people. If you hate the show, share it with 5 of your enemies. We're equal opportunity here. Just want to get the word out about our little show. Anyway, there's not going to be any end credits, so thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, and I'm going to walk over there and turn off the feed. Have a great evening, everybody.